Hey guys, Pentakiller here, and this video I hope to talk a bit about Kled's build, tips and tricks. So Kled has been a champion that I've been using to climb from Plat 4 to Plat 2, and he has been pretty effective in the current meta. So the first combo that I'm going to talk about is Kled's EQ combo. This is basically the most important combo that you need to know on Kled. It's basically pressing your E towards your enemy, and while you're dashing, you press your Q. It's very fast and very easy to lock down enemies and just gap close towards them. The second trick on Kled is his RQE combo. How this works is it guarantees your Q and E's landing by using your R's knockback. And so you basically would R towards your enemy, and after you hit them, you QE immediately, just like this. So the third trick I'm going to talk about with Kled is his Courage combo, which allows him to get his Lizard Scarl back in a very short period of time. How it works is basically you have to have your W up, say passive plus your Q. And how it works is you would auto them 5 times plus a Q. So it'll look something like this. And there you have your Lizard back. So the last trick on Kled that I'm going to talk about is his W's unlock timing. This is not a combo specifically, but rather a trick that you can do with Kled. And how it works is basically you don't level up your W unless you need it. And this is kind of because of the fact that your W is a passive and you cannot control it. But what you can control with the unlock is you can basically control when the first time he's going to activate his W. In this case, when I know that I'm actually going to hit this Cho'Gath, I can just level up and I'll win him just like that, instead of wasting it on potential minions. The first tip I have on Kled is that he is very strong early game, so you should actually abuse his early game power. The reason why I say this is because Kled, in this clip for example, as you can see, by level 5 he already have over 1200 health, whereas enemy Yon only have less than 1000. So with this amount of maximum health, he can actually stay alive very long, especially with his Courage combo. So as you can see in the clip, I was actually able to 1v2 and get a kill back on Cho'Gath as my EQ resets after my remount and came out alive. The second tip I have for Kled is use R to roam, and this is because Kled's R has quite a long range, and that makes him very effective at roaming. As you can see from this clip, with an R plus a RQE combo, I was able to score a kill on Lux when I'm 0-3. After that, I start hitting Garen, and then scoring an assist on Garen in the second, and later a kill on Sivir. For the last tip on Kled, I will talk about Kled's ability to turret dive really easily. So as you can see in this clip, I first performed the EQ combo and then also hold on my W until I knew I can actually hit all 4 stacks of the W passive on enemy Zed, and that actually chunk him down significantly. Now I am just waiting for my Q to come off and then perform another EQ combo on him. E to follow over, and lastly Q to finish him off. And as you can see from this clip, I didn't even need to burn my flash to avoid Tower from killing me. Now that we know some of Kled's tips and tricks, I'll be going over Kled's build. So this is basically the ruin page I've always been using for Kled, where I bring Conquer into Triumph, Legend of Alacrity to increase his attack speed, Last Stand to increase his damage when he loses Scarl, and then Demolish because Kled has a really high base house, as we talked about earlier, and Bone Plating for early duel. And for the smaller ruins, you would always bring attack speed plus flex. Lastly, for the defense, you would either bring armor or magic resist. So for lastly, class items, I would always go Doran's Blade plus a House Potion, level 1. And when I back, I'll try to work for my Tiamat plus a Boots. Either Ninja Tabi if you're going against an 80 heavy team, or Merc Tread when you're going against an AP heavy team. After that, you would work towards your essential builds, which includes Black Cleaver, Titanic Hydra, Blade of Ruin King, Death Dance, and Guardian Angel. If your lane is really snowballing and you feel like doing more damage and they don't have tank, then feel free to replace the Black Cleaver with a Essence Reaver. If you don't need to be a frontline, but instead want to do more damage, plus if you want to have more lifesteal, then feel free to use and buy in Ravenous Hydra instead of a Titanic Hydra. Staircase is a replacement for Death Dance or Guardian Angel, and Yomu's Ghostblade is an item that you can always get when you are just snowballing out of control. And yeah, that's a bit about it for Kled's tips and tricks as well as builds. Good luck guys, and thanks for watching.